My project is that I'm going to go to a local fabric store and ask if anyone has any old scraps of cloth. I'm then going to use these scraps of cloth to make blankets and pillows and donate them to homeless shelters. This project's important to me because up in Page, where my grandma lives, there are lots of homeless people that are very cold, especially when it starts snowing.
My project is to go to an orphanage and help children build up their self-esteem, because then they'll be more confident to do stuff.
My project is to try and change first and second graders' behavior and see if I can get them to calm down doing breathing exercises when they're coming back in from recess. And it's important to me because I know that as they get older, it gets harder to teach them that. So if you can teach them it while they're young, then it'll just make it easier for the teachers of the older grades to handle their students when they're coming in from places. So that, I don't know.
Hi, I'm Vinny, and my project is that I'm going to start riding my bike to more places so that I don't ride in a car and therefore using less pollution, and I'm going to get my family in on it so we all use less pollution. And I think it's important because over time our world is just going to get worse and worse because pollution. And our plants could die and everything could end up dying, and it's just not going to be good.
I'm building a house in Costa Rica, and I'm going to raise about $300 for it. It's important to me because many people don't have homes, and especially people that live in places that have hurricanes and monsoons. So I'm just trying to make the world a better place.
My project is helping homeless people to get food and supplies. This project is special to me because I've seen a lot of homeless people, and it just really makes me sad that they can't have everything.
I'm gonna do it's gonna be like recycling, and so like all the litter that's recyclable, I'll pick it up and put it in the recycling, and that's important because it'll help the wildlife, and it'll help every part of the environment.
Okay, hello, my name is Kelly Tang, and my project is to plant a few trees and plants in my backyard. After I'm done with that, I'll try to convince 2 classes to let me take their class for a while, and I'll plant more plants and trees on the school campus once I get Mrs. Wells' permission.
My project is I'm going to go visit kindergarten classes where my brother is, but I'm going to go visit there. I'm going to help them do all these activities on how to clean up after themselves and stuff like that. And then I'm going to make them plant and do all that kind of fun stuff. And then I'm going to make them I'm going to visit them every now and then and see how they're doing. And this is important to me because they're younger and they're the ones after us, and they are the ones who are going to help us keep this world clean and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
I'm Zach Sprouse, and my project is to make schools greener, because if more schools stuck to digital homework instead of paper homework, that would greatly reduce the amount of paper used by America.
My project is to recycle everything that is recyclable around the school and classroom, and I think this is important because I notice people are not recycling enough, and there's things that can be recycled and will help the earth.
Hi, my name is Frankie, and I'm planning on making a new kind of ice tire with heated spikes or something like that, so it can be safe for driving on ice. And this is important to me because there's just a lot of people crash in the ice because they're not used to like driving in the ice because there's a really big storm, and a lot of people are not used to it, so they're not doing as well driving, and that's it.
I want to stop deforestation because trees absorb carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide causes global warming. I'm thinking about getting little kids more active, and I think it's important because nowadays I've seen kids with, like 4-year-olds with cell phones and gaming systems and laptops, and I don't think they're getting enough exercise outside.
My project is about asking companies about their eco-friendly items and comparing them with their original items and seeing what's different. And this project is important to me because I really want to see if the eco-friendly stuff is really eco-friendly.
I'm gonna make a wind tunnel and put it under a car to generate electricity. I think that'll help make cars more electric and generate better fuel.
Okay, I'm Nicole, and I was thinking of collecting bottles and cans and taking them to the recycling plant because you can get money from there, and then donating the money to charities. And that's important to me because charities, places like Ronald McDonald House, things like that, they need money, and then it'll also help recycle.
My idea for 30 Ways in 30 Days is to collect things each week for homeless people at a homeless shelter.
In the 30 Days in 30 Days assignment, I'm going to do a project on giving college funds to people who can't afford them, because I believe that a lot of people who don't have jobs don't have them because they did not go to college because their family could not afford it.
Hi, my name is Zach, and my project for 30 Ways in 30 Days is to stop fighting because I have experience with it, and I have also seen other kids or grown-ups having experience with it.
My 30 Ways in 30 Days project is about why companies are going green and what differences we can make to their products and how we can improve them.
My name is Shannon Harper, and my idea for the next 30 days is to write a novel-sized or a almost novel-sized story or book about that inspires people to be more old-fashioned.
What I'm doing for the 30 Ways in 30 Days is I'm going to pick up all the litter that I see while I'm walking around, just around campus, walking to school, walking home, anywhere else, and I'll either throw it away into a trash can, but if it's recyclable, I'll recycle it. And this is important to me because the world is getting too polluted, and that's why there's so-called global warming. And if you look at the oceans by the bays and everything, there's just animals dying and all over the place because of pollution.
My idea is to compost more, and to do so I could ask other people around my neighborhood for maybe food scraps and leaves and other organic materials. This is important because I think that we don't compost enough, and in doing so we could provide enough soil to plant more, and with more plants we could provide more oxygen and most likely reduce a lot of pollution.
Okay, so I'm Ritika, and I want to educate the youth on how they can change the world and how they can start now by doing some interactive activities. And I think this is important because they ultimately will be the people that will make the biggest difference in our world.
Hi, I'm Mr. Bust, and my one way to change the world in 30 days is to not use any non-reusable plastic bags. It's important to me because we use a lot of them anytime we go to the grocery store, Target, Home Depot, any places like that. So I hope to use reusable plastic bags.